I'm wearing a beanie. That's unusual for me this day and age. My life. How should I wear it? Like down there or up there? I don't know, but there you go, guys. It's a beanie. Fashion. Anyway, fucking hell, I can't get it right now. I'm doing a video. I just can't get fucking right now. I'm doing a video. I'm doing a video just cause usual badoosual. Ironically, what I'm doing here is what I want the video to be about. It's about following the way, Wu Wei, the Tao. This is something that I've been basically interested in for the past few days. What day is it today? 1 second. On Monday. It is Saturday today. On Monday, I had a mushroom trip by myself because I was feeling a bit lost, a bit fucking apathetic, as you do. And I was like, well, I'm gonna have a trip by myself. Go out in public, in nature, find a nice place. I took 1.6 grams of mushrooms. Previously I have done 0.8 of a gram, but they were fresh. These ones were dry. And so it was very subtle. I would say it had the same effect as me as the first time, or even less. Not much really happened. I thought I was gonna have a fucking ego death or some shit. Fucking lose my rationality and just be like, be one with nature. In a sense, I did feel that sort of connectedness. I felt like nature. I felt, being one with the earth. Sort of like the same sort of energy, just chilling, And so that really, it was very subtle, not much happened, but it did heighten my mood a bit. And it did show me that it's all nature. It is all nature. It's been, so basically, these past few days, it's been like, I've just been accepting what is in each moment. I've been practicing meditation as well, which goes hand in hand here. Is you just, you accept the moment how it is. You don't try and push anything away. This is oftentimes what I do a lot of the time, is that, there are good emotions like happiness and excitement, and then you feel bad, anxious and depressed, and you want to push those ones away. You just want to cling on to that happiness. But what I came to realize is it's not so much the emotion that you get into that is bad, it's the resistance to the emotion that causes problems. And so I've just been trying to accept it all as nature. It's all nature. It's natural. Anxiety is natural. I've been trying to look at it at this perspective. Anxiety is natural. If it wasn't natural, you wouldn't be experiencing it. The very fact that you can experience anxiety, for an example, is natural. Anything that you can't experience is not natural. Natural is everything. Everything's natural. Going beyond polarity, going beyond dualism, seeing that to have darkness, there must also be lightness. To have negative moods, there must also be positive moods. And it's about not clinging to either one. A lot of the times we cling to the positiveness, and we've got the memories. We can remember an experience like, oh, those were the good times, those are the happy times, and then you compare it to this moment and it's like, oh, fuck's sake, and it makes it even worse because you're valuing a certain emotion over another, but they're worth the same. I mean, the ironic thing, the paradoxical thing is that the way you get over any negative moods is you accept it. And you don't just say, okay, I'm trying to accept this negative emotion so I can get over it. Nah, you have to accept it for what it is and be okay with it. It's about being okay with where you're at. It's all okay. Everything that arises into your awareness is okay. It's safe to experience it. But here's the deal, is that a lot of cases it requires a certain level of consciousness, of awareness. You have to be aware of what your mind is doing for you to accept it. A lot of times I feel this thing that comes up within me, this energy, and I get into a negative mindset and I start feeling paranoid and anxious and angry and depressed or whatever, and I don't know, like, I ask myself, like, what the fuck is this? What am I feeling? What do? I don't understand it. I don't get it. And the problem there is, first of all, it's just I wasn't conscious enough to see it arise. I wasn't conscious enough to see it arise. But I mean, that's okay. You got to forgive yourself for that, because that moment's gone. Ground yourself in this moment, and then be like, okay, let me try and be conscious now. And so, yeah, it's meditation. Meditation is not always just fucking Meditation is a thing to strive towards in every moment of the day. Every moment. I mean, practicing that is good practice for your general daily, day-to-day lifestyle. It does help. But that's the thing. Meditation, well, the one I'm doing mindfulness, so I'm following the breath. And this is helping me to concentrate at the task at hand, to be more in the present moment, stop worrying about the past or in the future where I'm heading, to just be here now. It's helping me to concentrate at the task at hand, and it's making me more aware of my own thoughts and feelings. Because you sit down, you start following your breath, and thoughts come, and sometimes they're pretty abstract. You know, you can't, a lot of them like happen like that, but they've got so much detail in it, and like to speak that thought, to explain what the thought was, can sometimes take like minutes. It's like thoughts are very quick and they have a lot of density to it. They've got a lot of depth and detail to it. But you can sort of see it. And then you just bring your awareness back to the breath. And it helps you focus, but it also helps you realize what kind of thoughts are the ones that make you go astray and follow down that story. So, where was I? What was I saying? So yeah, meditation has been helping me to get past duality, not cling to duality. To identify with awareness. And not with the contents of the mind. To identify with awareness and not with where your awareness focuses on. That's the name of the game. It's the name of the game. Start identifying with awareness. Maybe. And then, yeah, I mean that's hard. Hard thing to do. I don't know. But I'm seeing this help me. I'm seeing improvements. Because basically, Taoism, or the Wei Wu, is effortless action. And I haven't looked into it a whole lot, but effortless action by accepting what is right now, not what was, not what might happen, what is right now. Thoughts come up about the past, that's not the past, they're only thoughts about the past happening now. So effortless action, Wei Wu, is first of all you got to just accept where you're at right now. Forgive yourself for what you've done in the past. That's okay. It's in the past. Forget about it. Accept what you're feeling right now. Accept what you're thinking. Accept how you're acting. But not with the intention and motive to progress and reach an enlightened state, a positive state. Not with that intention. The intention just because it's like, well, it's stupid to do anything otherwise. To resist anything, to force anything away, to push it away, is just extra energy that what's the point of using? Just accept what it is. Let it come in, let it be okay, because it's there. The very fact that it's there means that it's okay to be there. Because it's all nature. These are the ideas going around in my head. They're not completed. I don't know. Another thing is that you have to realize that you, as awareness, if you identify as consciousness, as awareness, same thing, use them synonymously. If you identify as this awareness, then I forgot what I was going to say. If you identify with this awareness, no, I forgot what I said. here's me talking about how I'm getting better focus and all that. But I just lost track of thought. Right, here's what I was saying. So if you identify as awareness, you realize you're whole already, you're complete, you're sufficient, you don't need anything else. Right? You don't need anything else. You realize you're done, you're complete. If you identify as the witness, as the awareness, you're not on any journey, you're done. You're watching the journey unfold like a movie. You're the witness just watching a movie, relaxing. Everything that comes by, you just say, so. So, Ram Dass, little catchphrase you got there. So. So it is. Anxiety comes, so. Just another play, just another passing show. Duality exists. Anxiousness implies confidence, or I don't know, but you know what I mean? Without anxiousness, you can't have confidence. Without confidence, you can't have anxiousness. They work together. And so when anxiousness comes around, you say, so, fair enough, it's coming around. And then when confidence comes around, it's very quick when you're in this light side of duality, where you cling on to confidence and go, I'm confident, and you become righteous and go, I've done it, I've done the motherfucking spiritual journey, I've done it. And you start becoming righteous, like, yeah, I'm confident, I've done it. But then when you fall back in that anxiety, it's even worse than before, because it's like, oh fuck, I thought I did it, I was confident. And so it's important when you, not just when you're anxious, to see it as, so, this too shall pass. But when you're confident, you're also going to be like, so, this too shall pass. This is just another passing show. I'm still going to identify as the awareness watching confidence. And so yeah, basically what I have been doing is just trying to accept things as they are, not push them away, resist it. And there's a lot of resistance in me, but then you accept the resistance. You see, it's like peeling back layers of an onion skin. I can't really put it into words, but you accept the resistance to the resistance, and then it's like you've got a fucking layers of resistance. You peel back one layer of resistance, you accept the resistance of the resistance of the resistance of the resistance, and then you peel it back, and then you accept the resistance of the resistance of the resistance, accept the resistance of it, accept the resistance, and then finally one more acceptance, and you peel back the last layer of resistance, It's like layers and layers of this shit. Which I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but so yeah, it's funny, ironically, paradoxically, that to achieve, like, the paradoxical thing is that, for me, I'll give an example, is that I want to do all these things, I want to get things done, I want to fucking sort my life out, and I'm like constantly trying to like do it, and I just get frustrated. I'm just like, oh, I can't do it. Why can't I do it? Fuck's sake! Oh, there's this thing and that thing as well. Can't fucking deal with it. And then I'm constantly like struggling to get what I need to get. And the ironic, paradoxical thing is that you just have to accept and be okay with where you're at. And ironically, paradoxically, you get the things done that you need to. But it's not a whole big deal. It's the flow of Wu Wei. It's the Tao. It's effortlessness. If you want control, the only way you're going to get it is paradoxically when you give up the desire to want control. So, first of all, what happens is you want control, but then you've got to come to the realization that control's not going to make me happier. It's not going to give me anything more. Might be good for a bit, but I mean, it's not going to make me happy. And that's all the goal that we're getting towards, isn't it? Just like peace of mind. And so you come to realize that control's not going to make you happy. So you give up that desire. And once you give up that desire, you fucking realize that you've got more control than you could ever fucking imagine. But you have it because you don't want it. Funny how it works, that. So yeah, whatever arises, let it be okay. And if you don't know what is arising within you, let the fact of not knowing what's going on be okay. Something happens and you're like, I don't know what's happening, what is this? Be okay with not knowing. It's okay to not know, it's okay to be confused. It's all okay. But then step 2 is you've got to do something about it. But effortlessly is the thing. You do it effortlessly because you've accepted it. There is a saying by Matt Kahn, which is a spiritual, I don't know, fucking spiritual boy, spiritual teacher, whatever, does YouTube videos. And he has a little affirmation where it goes, if I had everything to win and nothing to lose, how would I act and what would I choose? First of all, you got to realize that you're whole already. Identify as this witness, and you realize that you don't need anything to be happy. You're fine just the way you are. There's nothing that you need. Like a lot of times where we constantly go, I'll be happy once I get this. And then we get that, and we are happy for a bit, but then it's like, okay, that's gone, that's old news now. And then we go, I'll be happy once I get this. I'll be happy once I get that. I'll be happy once, you know? And so what we need to do is find that happiness without any external gratification. We've got to find that happiness within nothing. We've got to find happiness with just being, with just awareness. Be grateful for consciousness. Be grateful that you're living. Be grateful for that you're aware of things. Be grateful that you're watching things happen in your own experience. And with this comes the greatest peace of mind there is. And you don't need anything external. And that's not to say you're not going to have anything. Yeah, go eat some fucking chocolate and buy a sports car. But you're not deriving your happiness out of those things. They're just things to do because it's fun. But if they go, then it's like, okay, they go. I'm still here. I'm still happy. I'm still good. So yeah, the first part is realizing that you're complete, you're worthy, you're done, you are fucking done. You're good to go, boy. There's nothing you need. You could be facing the most fucking adversity ever in your life, but you can still have a sense of inner peace. And I'm not saying this is fucking easy. This is the name of the game. When loved ones die, when diseases and illnesses occur, when fucking, people die, just fucking everything, all the suffering to the max, the maximum amount of suffering that you can think of. It's of course that's fucking hard. But the fuck is that? But here's the thing, is that you're gonna die one day. The content of your mind, which is deep depression and anger and sadness from these terrible things happening, is gonna die one day. Impermanence, right? And I'm not saying that this is an easy thing. Like I said, it's the name of the fucking game. This is all we gotta work on. This is all what you do. You just do your fucking sadhana, fucking spiritual practice. What do you do? I do my sadhana. Do fucking sadhana. Come to terms with impermanence. But anyway, so yeah. Wu Wei, effortless action, non-action, flowing with the Tao, be like water. Don't think I have anything else more to say. Thank you for watching. Have a good day / night.